stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Next tweet. This is Chris Evan. All right, so Chris Evan, I call him Twitter Encyclopedia. Anybody who call him out, he'll find something about you. Okay, this is someone you should not mess with on Twitter. Get the group of haggard, homely-looking, middle-aged white women that allegedly hate Meghan Markle seem to flock to everything she does like white on rice. Are they okay? They seem unwell. I remember I read a tweet, it's probably in one of my videos, where he first came across Meghan. And then, oh my God, the squad went on his response and gave a whole background about Meghan and things that was happening in the UK. Okay, playing the race card, I see. Very typical when you have nothing of interest to say. By the way, Meghan consider herself to be Caucasian. Oh, please. I'm gonna black this one, but let me see some of the comment before I do so. Liar, bullying, troll. I have a video of Meghan advocating for, what was that video that she mentioned she witnessed seeing someone calling her mom an N-word. She never, whatever this woman said.
A couple years ago, I heard someone call my mom the N-word. So I think for me, beyond being personally affected by racism, just to see the landscape of what our country is like right now, certainly the world, and to want things to be better. Quite honestly, your race is part of what defines you. I think what shifts things is that the world really treats you based on how you look. Certain people don't look at me and see me as a black woman or a biracial woman. They treat me differently, I think, than they would if they knew what I was mixed with. they treat me differently, I think, than they would if they knew what I was mixed with. And I think that is, I don't know, it can be a struggle. It can be a struggle as much as it can be a good thing. I know it can be a struggle as much as it can be a good thing depending on the people that you're dealing with. 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 Depending on the people that you're dealing with.
Someone calling her mom an N-word. She never, whatever this woman said. But let me see here. Liar, bully, troll, abuser, go address the voices in your head making you hear things, despicable thing, jealousy, hater. Okay, so there's that. Aren't you tired of this old lie that she claimed to be Caucasian? All evidence from her former IG page attests she's claimed to be either black or biracial, where in this post is the word Caucasian. Please point to all and sundry. Okay, so let's see here. This is what I love with the squad. Okay, so there's that. She tagged a couple people here. It's not black. Okay, that list shouldn't have put her on there. My mom and I will certainly disagree. Alright, so there's that. Let's leave that alone. And now let me wait a second. Let me bookmark this for myself. Let me like it so it could pop up. And then black this one. This is the thing, if people don't respond sometimes. Okay, so there's that. What is this? She does that. They flag too. Okay, people who don't know. Because a lot of people follow Chris Evans. Let's see how many. He has 4,000. Okay, that's how many people he's following. But followers, people who are following him, he has 268.4 thousand followers. Okay. Ay. Where's it? So this person is asking, what is it she does that they flag to? Let me pause that. Okay, this bullying troll. I mean, not all. Sometimes, unless, is she? I don't know. Sometimes I like to take a question somewhat innocently because not everybody know. If, for instance, when I first came across Meghan, things and I ask a question which might sound deranged to people because other people know about it, and if you don't respond somewhat, you could keep your guard up, see how they respond after they ask the question, because you thought that this is something everybody should know. Okay, but not everybody knows everything. Respond nicely, and then if they respond back to you in a deranged way, then you could go full blast on them. All right. So not everybody probably know what's going on Netflix. Let's see here. Look at her flagging this way because she saw Meghan. They literally can't control themselves. I never seen anything like this before. Wow. Did she respond? Let me see if she respond here to any of these people. There's one comment here. Okay, this is other people. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, not everybody knows everything. All right, I'm leaving that alone. Okay, meekly claiming I'm not haggard and homely. I was thrilled about Meghan. I have kept my eyes on the royal family since I was little. I love Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. I wish Meghan had done things differently, been tougher, been about something beyond her. I don't want, what is it? I mean, at some point, people have to live their lives. Everybody would like Meghan to be something else other than herself. It's almost like when she's saying they write about her every day. She's everywhere, but she's nowhere. Meanwhile, she's in her place. She can't even go out. Everybody wants her to be something. This is what I like about Harry and Meghan. They are headstrong. They focus on their objective and they remain to that. Because if you listen to everybody, you're going to go crazy. When are they supposed to live their lives if they keep on listening to these people? Okay, so let's finish that. I don't want to watch her polished show. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm going to stop reading his thing here, but let me see the response to that. Because people have a choice. As part of the Commonwealth, I had to learn about the royal family in school as a kid. Eventually, as I got older and more objective, I saw them for dysfunctional and corrupt institution that they are, just like all the rest. Okay. Alright, so let's leave that alone. Okay, so this is a true hater. You don't need to write a whole story telling people you're not gonna watch. It's okay. It's okay not to watch. Okay, everything with Meghan is plastic. So, I don't know. Reading that sentence, just the tiara that they made the other one wear was a plastic thing. That's whatever. Using race to whatever. They are truly unwell. That's the derangers who are unwell. Like they seem to follow her every move. This is what we're seeing here. I don't bother finish read it. If you want to read it, since I click on them, you could pause your screen and read them. But let's read some that are somewhat decent, well-minded. Like they seem to follow her every move, but with such negativity, they look like they need a hug and a spa day. Everything Meghan is plastic. So these are the people I don't want to see again. All right. They are beyond demented. I like to think someone must be paying them to troll 24/7 because they are creepy as F. Okay, comment seems quite misogynist. I'm fine, thanks. Is that the person? I don't know. Singling out white women confirms your racist bigot. Alright, we've seen their behavior. It's always the same group, middle-aged, crook, yellow. Let's leave that alone. I'm leaving this alone. Next tweet. This is where you go and find them because a lot of people follow him. So there's no comment on here. 119 retweet. Actively seeking Meghan Markle content while also screaming, "Leave us alone, Meghan," and "Go away, Meghan," is a form of mental illness, similar to some of the things that I was just reading. Exactly. Next tweet. Okay, so there's this. It's 2025. Support Meghan loudly and proudly. She's screaming 100%. All right. I will never understand why people will comment unpopular opinion, but I love Meghan Markle, or I will watch her show, etc. I've been seeing it a lot in the last few days. Why can't you just say, I'm excited for Meghan Markle, or I will be watching her new show? It's 2025. Why are you afraid of what people think about you supporting her? Some of us have been supporting her when it was unpopular to support her. Look, like me, I came out of nowhere when I thought I was coming to defend her. Meanwhile, there was a whole army, 3 million of them already, that were supporting her, fighting for her, doing the pushback. Let's leave all that talk in 2024. Support Meghan loudly and proudly. Or just ignore her. I could understand not everybody, will like something. But you insist. This is the thing here. They insist. You must not like her. This is crazy. Knowing what the royal family is all about, I don't even follow them. So you don't see me going under their post saying my craziness. Oh my God. And they will block me too anyway. It's jealousy because she's smart and creative and businesses like working with her. She's famous whether the trolls like it or not. Yeah. And this is what Harry was saying to Michael Strahan. She was already popular, and then when she walked into the royal family, they thought they had a blank slate similar to other women who marry into the institution. Meanwhile, Meghan was already popular. 3 million followers were already know her. So when they're trying to create a facade about her, the people were like, no.
Write about my girlfriend with the same techniques that they've written about previous women marrying into or in relationships with members of my family. And they're coming in almost with a blank slate, and it gives the British press an opportunity to cast them in a particular role. And when Meghan came into the fold, they tried to do that to her as well. But she was coming into a relationship with me in her mid-30s. She had a very public career of which millions of people knew who she was because they'd been following her. But this time, fans and people that knew Meghan were pushing back and saying, that's categorically false. You can't say that based on the fact that we know who she is.
And this is why Meghan couldn't understand.
The biggest thing that I know is that I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair. And that's the part that's really hard to reconcile.
Okay, she's trying to do good things, and the things that she was doing were good things. And the people she was helping appreciate that. But it seemed like there's some people, oh my God, they just love negativity. All right, who, okay, always and forever. All right, so that's that. Let's move on. Wow, I had a lot and I'm moving really quick with that. How many minutes? Oh, 39 minutes. Never mind. They all like, and when is she doing promo for her Netflix show? Geez, wake up. There's a laugh here. Her name is Meghan, and she doesn't need promos. The fans, the haters are doing free promos. She still need it because, let's say, I've said this before. The same way they did with, what was the show? I think Harry and, no. Something that was being put. People were, oh, is it, for Spotify, her podcast, they just drop it. Okay, they drop it, and then the squad were talking about it for a week, and then a week later, that's when they do the promo. So I could understand that aspect. Maybe if it's working for them, let it be. Okay, let the squad know of it first, because the minute they drop it, the squad will know, and then the conversation will start, and then after that. Okay, the people who are not aware of her, not everybody knows Meghan. Okay, keep that in mind because there's different niche. People are interested in different things. Then the promotion will go to the people who are not aware of her. And then probably we'll take a peek and see how they like the show and things like that. Okay, I live in your head rent free, that's for sure. She got 4 front pages and nationals yesterday, plus inside pages, saves on promotion costs. Exactly. There's that. That's an ad. Honestly, it's brilliant. Drop into 2025 like she did, just wipe the races clean off the map, and then to follow with a trailer. 30 million views and growing, and that's just the Netflix one. OMG, Meghan is queen. Okay, the haters hating and the squad defending are doing a great job of keeping Meghan and Harry in the news. Keep on, MFs. Thanks to you, Meghan and Harry will be billionaires. What is it? Mark Cuban said something like that.
Harry and Meghan are incredibly marketable. I'd call them the new young Obamas. They're going to make an ungodly amount of money, and you know what? They literally could become billionaires over the next 20 years. If either of them came on Shark Tank, I wouldn't even wait for them to pitch. I'd be like, I'm in, whatever you want, yes, because they are so marketable. It'll be so easy to develop products and projects for them, with them, and around them. It'd be, yes. Can you hook it up?
It is written in the sand next to 2025. To true, there's the thumbs up. All right? This is, let's leave that alone. I think I have it. If I do a video for, what's that, RPU Team Sussex, it will be on it. Next tweet. I'm loving this. Okay, 1.3 million followers. Okay, I have it open. Let's see. There's 1.3 million followers now. Let me refresh it and see what it is. Okay, still 1.3. If they had show all the numbers, it probably still growing. Okay, I'm so bad at technology. So when I keep hearing people saying, quote, Meghan is gaining rapidly organic followers, I had to Google it. I'm so proud of her. One of the products she posted on TIG helped me with a severe facial acne back then. Very interesting. Okay, so that's extra. Okay, we just saw the videos here. I don't need to put it again. Let me, like this. Oh, there's Royal Suitor. Did I share that 14 hours ago? Maybe that one. Let me add this one. Okay, so I just added this. This is a GIF. Royal Suitor, that's one of the squaddies as well. Okay, freelance writer, but she's a squaddie. Okay, from Byline. With Love Meghan is about the detail, and the detail I see is Prince Harry's thumb. Looking forward to peonies, PDAs, and the perfect avocado toast. Sussex PDA, Meghan Markle. Are there any responses? Yes, this one I black. Was waiting for that HDGIF. Who knew she'd be the source? Okay, there's an ad. That's a GIF again. Okay, so where do I find all the Meghan and Harry GIFs like this one? What do I search for? Alright, a GIF thread for Meghan's looking show with Love and Meghan coming to Netflix. Okay, the guy Paula and Mia eraser is something else, and I will not stand for it. I prefer my PDAs to be amongst the humans. What can I say? The squad. Okay, what do I search for GIF? TV, Khaleesi. Oh, so she's the one who... Okay, so that's her. She created those GIF. I think you... I never tried it, but I think you could do it on... what's that? Photoshop. I'll be watching with the biggest grin on my face. Okay, Prince Harry is such a smooth operator. Yep. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This one I added. Now, this is about Guy, the dog. Living his best life. Okay. I love seeing Guy, Meghan's rescued dog, always by her side and still being spoiled. Yep. I'm telling you, Guy knows a lot. He knows a lot. The stories he would tell if he knows how to talk. This is about connecting with friends. There it is. Yep. There's that. Guy doesn't leave Meghan's side willingly. I bet when she's going out of town... this is annoying. I don't want to get flagged. Guy doesn't leave Meghan's side willingly. I bet when she's going out of town, she has to snug the bags out behind Guy's back. There's that. He was driving around by the Queen too, Guy. Yeah, I remember the squad were saying that. And the others got jealous. As usual, what do you expect from them? Next tweet. Okay. Whelp. Meg has more IG followers in a day than her Netflix CEO boss does in a year. Her power. He had 87.3 thousand. There he is here. Ted Sowendos. Okay, so there's that. Our girl is at 1.1. So this is old. January 3rd, yesterday. Okay, she's growing up. Yep, her numbers is still going. Right now is at 1.3 million. Next tweet. Okay. F being 50%, if you don't know. The royal family wanted her to be 50%. Oprah, what is it? When she first married into the royal family, I think Oprah went over there and Meghan was telling her. I have that video.
Been given advice that it would be best if she could be 50% less than she was.
Wow.
That was the quote. If she could be 50% less. And I remember hearing that in 2018 and said specifically to her, I don't know how you're going to survive being half of yourself.
Wow, I think it's...
Okay, F being 50%. I have never rooted for a stranger like I have for Meghan. I go way back the days of the Tig and Suit before Harry and that family. Okay, and it's because of the squad and many other people that they can't do some of the things that, well, they're still trying. But God is good. All right, exactly. There's that. All right, same here, 100%. I want her to succeed and make lots of money. I even cut contact with a friend 3 years ago for believing all the BS she read in the newspaper. She is a Kate fan. She cut tie with them. It's almost like the Trumpsters, the MAGAs. She is beautiful. There's Joe Diva, that's a squaddy. Meghan is not new to this. She is true to this. I think I shared this before. Let's go to the next one. I didn't add this to the list. People, okay, there's more things going on. All right, it's really confusing. These rabbit royalists are the most hateful bunch of idiots. Let's see here. The one on the left has been divorced for 30 years. She still uses her title 24/7 and no one complains about it. Meghan is married to Harry and she gets attacked by these a-hole when she uses her title. I'm confused. I'll go into this in a few. Okay, let's finish with this. Okay, as an heir brother, the thing get as a EBO. She practically lives rent-free in their heads, even without any show of her in 2025. They've already started renting. It's actually become boring. I don't know how her use of her husband's title irks them so much they can't breathe. Okay, they shook all the choke on that hate. Right, they can't. Many of them have gained relevance from spewing out hate on the couple. I try to tune them off constantly as the hate is so unreasonable. You think Harry and Meghan actually affected them on a personal level, like geez. We have to keep in mind, okay, this is why we have to try to tune them off whenever we can. When they show themselves, just block them. Is that it could be one person, let's say a handful, okay, 5, 6, whatever, and create multiple accounts, and each of those multiple accounts they're saying negative things, and you think you're talking to many people, when in fact it's only one. So in a way, I'm not saying it's good. Okay, I'm not saying it's good because I'm not the one who's going through it. But at the same time, they are promoting Meghan in a way where people who are so disgusted by it, who have their well-minded, their head on their shoulder, who will look and say, let me see what they are talking about, if it's true. Similar to me. Okay, like I said, I was not following Meghan. It's the negativity that made me look twice. They might, I don't know, I will not say agree. They might get them 1 or 2 times, but the consistency of it will make some people look twice. Okay, so I read that already, so I'm into this. Okay, racism never makes sense. One word, racism, because Meghan, okay, so see, when they show themselves perfectly, I don't have to come across them anymore. Okay, there's that. No confusion, they are racist. Meghan is magnificent. They are less than mediocre, and her greatness unnerves them. All right, there's this. Did the woman on the right convince her husband to leave the family? But remember, keep in mind, whatever, there's so much, I don't even want to go too much into her. Keep in mind, for Harry and Meghan, it's William who kicked him out. Now, with this, I don't know how their divorce came about. One thing that I'm aware with Fergie, whenever she's on national television, she tried to stay neutral because she knows. She's a very smart woman. I don't blame her in a way. It's not like I'm defending the royal family. I'm putting myself in her shoes. She probably don't have the capacity to fight the institution. So the best way for her is to go straight in the middle. And then if she go against Meghan, the squad gonna come after her. So she just took, the middle ground and not to make anybody sad. But it's someone Harry and Meghan should be careful with. All right. So that's that. Because someone like that who's very fragile, who will not be able, especially she's getting old, who will not be able to fight the institution, if she gets some scoop from Harry and Meghan, knowing Harry and Meghan, except calling in lawsuit, but the kind of evil thing that the institution will do unto others, they know, or she knows, Harry and Meghan will not do that. So it would be easier for her to rat on Harry and Meghan to the royal family. So it's best for Harry and Meghan to keep their distance. Meet in public if it's possible, but I don't think they will, because Fergie will not want the royal family to see it, because that will show support or something like that. She's in a very fine situation. Just put yourself in her shoe. I don't know. She's trying. I think she's she's divorced, so that's that. She's trying. She's not that I'm buying her stuff, but I think she sells children books and some other things she has done. The last time I spoke about her, when she came to the state, she was at 92nd Y, and I even explained a story because I used to work around there. Me walking somebody, a blind person, to cross the street, and that person was telling me how to help a blind person. That's from there. It's around that 92nd Street that I learned that valuable lesson from a blind person, thinking that I'm helping, but he's like, you don't guide them. Just reach your hand out, let them, guide you, but don't pull them or something like that. But anyway, let's leave that alone. Just put yourself on her shoes, which is Fergie, you could understand. But Harry and Meghan needs to be careful with her because of things. This is my last one. I don't know if I'm going to do another video right now because I have a meeting to go to. Okay. Meghan's lemon olive oil pound cake featured in Jose Andres' cookbook. Let's see here. 48 seconds.
Oh, these, the chohin. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so there's a music. I'm going to have to mute it to some extent, okay?
I'm really so excited of this first cookbook of Whelp and Pt2.
In this cookbook, you're not gonna find recipes. You're gonna find the people behind the recipes. Emeralds, Gumbo. We got the Emerald Lagas in the house. This is from Meghan.
Okay.
This amazing lemon pound cake. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think it's almost the same kind of perspective with the Together cookbook. You learn the story behind the recipe and the people who share it, and it's almost like that. I don't have the book. I'm not gonna cook, so there's no comment. So that's that. I have more, but I think I'm gonna put them on Pt2 Sussex. Some of them are old. Let me see. I know some of you don't like when I talk. These are new, but these are the old videos that I sort of pushed back and never got to it. Let me see what it is about. If it's positive, I might just leave it here. Okay, so these are the things that the squad were talking prior Meghan being on IG. So I was starting to create a list, and then by the time I got to it, when I was gonna record them, and then the squad were talking about the IG thing. So this is gonna be on let me pause for a second and go through it really quick and see which I could put in here. All right, so some of the tweets that on the list I could have easily added here, but because I haven't talked too much about the IG, Meghan is on IG on that other channel, so I decided to leave them over there. So tune in to Pt2 Sussex for some of those lists. So I did a prayer while I paused the video to look what I had on the list, because some of them are old and I wanted to share them with you. I just never had a chance. So I did a prayer. Okay, what I did here, I said prayer for peace. Let's see here. Lord Jesus, we ask you to give us all around peace in our mind, body, soul, and spirit. We want you to heal and remove everything that is causing stress, grief, and sorrow in our lives. Please guide our path through life and make our enemies be at peace with us. The only thing I have to say about this is that sometimes your enemy does not want peace. So you just have to do what you have to do to get the peace that you want. Okay? Because we've been playing too nice. Okay? Like turn the other cheek and stuff like that. They refuse to leave us alone. So sometimes you have to match them at their level. Let's look at an image. I'm not telling people to go act. Okay? I'm not saying people to go do things. But if you're trying to be in a quiet space and in your bubble, okay, who cares if others don't like your bubble? You want to be in your bubble? Stay in your bubble. Don't let people come and disturb your bubble. Next tweet. Not next tweet. Let's do this prayer here. A prayer for peace. Lord Jesus, you are our Prince of Peace and the captain of our storm. When our circumstances are overwhelming and you seem far away, we ask you will remind us that your presence is with us. All right, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. While I paused the video to look if I could add more to it, I put this public. That's the one I was editing this morning. All right, so that's it. Turn to Pt2 Sussex if you want to see more of what I have to share.